Pizza wasn't invented in Italy, the real story. You've eaten it at parties, on late nights, during breakups, after victories. Pizza is everywhere. But what if I told you that pizza is thousands of years older than Italy? That its earliest ancestors were eaten by ancient civilizations. And that the modern pizza we know today only became pizza because of a queen, a tomato scandal, and a global wave of immigration. Today, we're diving into the surprising history behind one of humanity's most beloved foods, the pizza. Section 1: Pizza before pizza. Ancient flatbreads around the world. Let's get one thing out of the way. Pizza did not start in Italy, at least not in the way we think. For thousands of years, civilizations made flatbreads topped with herbs, oils, and sometimes cheese. The Egyptians baked flatbreads on hot stones. The Greeks had plakas, topped with garlic, onions, olive oil. The Persian soldiers of Darius the Great cooked flatbread on their shields and topped it with cheese and dates. In ancient Rome, soldiers ate panis focaccius, which evolved into focaccia. These were proto-pizzas, primitive ancestors that hinted at what was to come. But something was still missing: the tomato. And that ingredient was on its own wild journey. Section 2: Europe's tomato panic. The fruit everyone thought was poison. Tomatoes arrived in Europe in the 1500s after being brought from the Americas. And the reaction? Pure fear. Europeans believed tomatoes were dangerous, possibly poisonous, because wealthy people who ate them on pewter plates often fell ill. The acidity of the tomato would leach lead from the plates, causing real poisoning. But across social classes, something strange happened. Poorer communities in Naples, who used wooden plates, had no such problems. They began mixing tomatoes with their flatbreads. This simple combination would change food history forever. Section 3: Naples, where pizza becomes pizza. Street food for the poor that became an icon. By the 1700s, Naples was a crowded, chaotic city. Most people lived in tiny homes with no kitchens. So they relied on cheap, filling street food. Flatbread with tomatoes, pizza, became a staple. It was fast. It was cheap. It tasted amazing. Street vendors carried pizzas on metal trays balanced on their heads. People ate them with their hands. It was an everyday food for the working poor, nothing fancy. But then a queen changed everything. Section 4: The Queen and the mythical Margherita. Royalty discovers pizza. In 1889, Queen Margherita of Savoy visited Naples. Legend says royalty grew tired of the French cuisine she was served and wanted to try the food of the people. A local pizzaiolo, Raffaele Esposito, made her 3 pizzas. The one she loved most had tomato, red; mozzarella, white; basil, green. The colors of the Italian flag. Esposito named it Pizza Margherita in her honor. Is the story exaggerated? Probably, but it didn't matter. Suddenly, pizza was no longer just working-class street food. It became a symbol of Italian identity. And then something global happened. Section 5: Pizza goes to America. Immigrants bring pizza to the New World. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, millions of Italians immigrated to the United States. And with them, they brought pizza. Cities like New York, Chicago, and Boston became early pizza hubs. In 1905, Lombardi's in New York became the first licensed pizzeria in America. And from there, soldiers returning from Italy after World War II craved pizza. By the 1950s, it spread nationwide. In the 1960s to 80s, major chains like Pizza Hut and Domino's fueled global expansion. Pizza went from neighborhood specialty to one of the most recognized foods on Earth. Section 6: The modern pizza boom. From street food to global phenomenon. Today, pizza is everywhere, in restaurants, in freezers, in delivery apps. It's reinvented constantly. New York style. Chicago deep dish. Neapolitan. Detroit style, Brazilian chocolate pizza, Japanese mayonnaise and corn, Korean sweet potato crust, Middle Eastern za'atar pizzas. Every culture twists pizza into something new, and yet it all traces back to the same simple idea. Bread plus toppings equals delicious. So the next time you grab a slice, remember, you're taking a bite out of a food that crossed continents, survived tomato paranoia, was embraced by queens, traveled the world, and became a universal comfort food. Thanks for watching The History Behind Simple Things. Comment below. What food should we uncover the history behind next?